President Moon Jae-in says he will work toward making a third North Korea-U.S. summit a reality. His comments came during his summit with Chilean President Sebastian Pinera, where they also discussed economic cooperation and South Korea's associate membership in the Pacific Alliance. Hee-jun reports.
President Moon Jae-in says he will push for a third North Korea-U.S. summit, especially since the two sides have shown willingness to continue dialogue. He also thanked Chilean President Sebastian Pinera for his support in the peace process on the Korean Peninsula during their summit at the Blue House on Monday. Saying that the denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula is not just an issue for the two Koreas, but the entire world, President Pinera promised to continue his support for South Korea's strive for peace.
우리는 한반도와 중남미의 평화와 번영을 위해서도 긴밀히 협력하기로 했습니다. 오늘 피네라 대통령님은 한반도의 완전한 비핵화와 항구적 평화 정착을 위한 우리 정부의 노력에 확고한 지지를 보여주셨습니다.
The two sides agreed to cooperate further in a range of areas, including the Fourth Industrial Revolution and e-government, areas in which the two sides signed MOUs. They also signed a comprehensive agreement on defense. Another focal point at the meeting was South Korea's associate membership of the Pacific Alliance, a Latin American trade bloc made up of 4 countries bordering the Pacific Ocean: Chile, Mexico, Colombia, and Peru. They make up nearly 40% of Latin America's total GDP. President Moon expressed his interest in Korea joining the alliance in hopes of increasing trade between the two regions.
South Korea has shown interest in the Pacific Alliance. We are set to chair the alliance. We fully support South Korea becoming an associate member from an observer.
It's the first time a Latin American leader has visited Seoul under the Moon administration. The South Korea-Chile summit is expected to increase Korea's diplomacy and economic cooperation with the region. Hee-jun, Arirang News.